I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Kyuujin cosplay, and today we're back again with you guys with Jujutsu Kaisen episode 5.
She has been practicing this for 5 minutes.
I'm so bad at this. Oh yes. Oh, I'm so bad.
So last episode we basically had a mission. We had to go into a detention center, to see, well, technically they said they were supposed to go in, find the survivors and get them out. We found out that Fushiguro never had any intention to save the people that were in there. His sense of morality is very intense.
Oh yeah.
Even though Itadori really wanted to at least bring back, you know, the bodies they found, because the people that love these dead victims, you know, they care and they would love to have proof that their loved ones are dead. They had kind of a disagreement over this. Fushiguro was like, no, fuck that. And Itadori was like, well, I mean, why are we sorcerers, you know? So, yeah, a little fight over this, but that got interrupted really fast when the curse that was over there, which is a special grade curse, the worst of the bunch, showed up, and that was intense. Hands were cut off, and people were scattered. We didn't have much, you know, hope for the main characters in this fight, but then, what's his name? Sukuna decided to show up. Well, he showed up when everyone left the building, and he destroyed that special great curse.
That was so cool.
That was fast and intense, and he didn't even break a sweat. Like,
nope.
He is so strong and badass. And the worst is, right now, Fushiguro is the only one left outside the building.
And Itadori is not waking up.
And he knows it. You know, like, Sukuna is like, he knows. He wants to make that kid pay for keeping him, you know, locked up.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully Itadori can shake it up, because like last episode he had a kind of a realization that he wasn't as strong as he thought he was, and that he was weak facing all these other curses. So yeah, he got beat up mentally, and I'm wondering if that's the reason why he's not waking up. But like he'll have to shake it up and wake up now, because otherwise one of them will die and it's not gonna be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's watch it, guys.
Let's go and see what happens.
This isn't good. Oh.
消毒領域が閉じた。特急が死んだんだ。あとは虎杖が無事に戻れば。残念だが、奴なら戻らんぞ。
Be careful.
If you have an ability somewhere, it's time to bring it out.
俺と変わるのに少々手こずっているようだ。しかしまあそれも時間の問題だろう。
That thing was brand new. Come on.
何よ。小僧を人質にする。俺はこれなしでも生きていられるがな。
He can't.
小僧はそうもいかん。
Oh, so that's why.
俺と変わることは死を意味する。 そしてさらにダメ押しだ。
Oh my gosh. Okay, how do we stop this?
さてと、晴れて自由の身だ。もう怯えていいぞ。殺す。
Oh my gosh. I didn't expect Sukuna to just take out Itadori's heart.
You think though? I think he'd be the kind of guy to just still take control over his body to save someone if he could.
Even if it means that he's gonna
Even if it
die.
meant he would die. I'd want him to be this type of character.
あいつは虎杖は戻ってくる。その結果自分が死んでも
Yeah,
そういうやつだ。
that's what I thought.
買いかぶれすぎだ。宣告もな。今の際で怯えに怯え。
But he stood his ground. Prove him wrong. Well, don't die, but prove him wrong.
スクナは自肉してる。心臓なしで生きられるとはいえダメージはあるはずだ。虎杖が戻る前に心臓を治させる。
That would be a great plan.
体では俺に勝てないと思わせるんだ。
You just need to hold on.
できるか。
Oh, he's shaking.
特急の前ですら動けなかった俺に。
Do it for your friend.
できるかじゃねえ。やるんだよ。 よ
sound bothered.
面白い。式神使いのくせに術師本人が向かってくるか。
I like this.
Oh, nice.
I really like this. And I love that he's also fighting himself, not just letting his incantations do it.
Yep.
もっと呪いを込めて。
Ah,
オラツ。
he's so badass. And I love that the snake is called Orochi.
Of course.
戦いかけろ。
Oh, this looks so cool. Oh, man.
広く使おう。
Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh.
Strangely enough, he survived that.
It's fucking Ichigo versus Fushiguro all over again.
手術運転じゃない。パワーもアジリティも格が違う。いい術式だ。
Yeah, how can he survive this? Oh.
極剣士とオロチは破壊され、その上ヌエも限界だ。なるほど。お前の式神、影を媒体にしているのか。呪符を使うありきたりな術式ではない。応用も効く。わからんな。お前あの時なぜ逃げた？宝の持ち腐れだな。
I'll take the compliment.
どのみちその程度ではここは直さんぞ。つまらんことに命をかけたな。この小僧にそれほどの価値はないというのに。じゃあなんで俺は助けたんだよ。不平等な現実のみが平等に与えられている。
誰かを呪う暇があったら大切な人のことを考えていたいの。
疑う余地のない善人だった。
Yeah, you lost someone.
それでも積み木は呪われた。俺の性別も知らず恵みなんて名前を付けた父親は今もどこかで朦朧と生きている。因果応報は全自動ではない。悪人は法の下で初めて裁かれる。少しでも多くの善人が平等を享受できるように。
We were wondering why he became a sorcerer.
俺は不平等に人を助ける。
Okay, makes sense.
いいぞ。お前が命を燃やすのは
I'm loving you more and more, by the way.
なるほど。見せてみろ。シグロ恵み。
Try! He's so cool!
フルベ。ゆらゆら。やつこ。言っておくが俺は、お前を助けた理由に論理的な思考を持ち合わせていない。危険だとしてもお前のような善人が死ぬのを見たくなかった。俺はヒーローじゃない。呪術師なんだ。だからお前を助けたことを一度だって後悔したことはない。
そっか。やっぱ伏黒は頭がいいからな。俺よりいろいろ考えてんだろ。ああ、悪い。そろそろだわ。新聞も国崎も五条先生は心配いらねえか。
We need to save him somehow.
しろよ。
No.
He's not dead. It's not over. Come on. He is that type of guy. In the end, you know.
I see strange people.
わざわざ貴重な指一本使ってまで確かめる必要があったかね。少なの実力。
まあ、中途半端な電話じゃ意味ないからね。 それなりに収穫があったさ。
いいわけでないことを祈るぞ。
Who are they?
Special grades.
And they have fingers of Sukuna.
あんた仲間が死ぬの初めて？
タメは初めてだ。
その割には平気そうね。
お前もな。
当然でしょ。会って2週間やそこらよ。そんな男が死んで泣きわめくほどちょろい女じゃないのよ。
Yeah, right. He's the type of guy that you love, you know, that you really like right away.
Yeah.
なんだ、いつにも増して新規臭いな、めぐみ。おつやかよ。
Well,
全員先輩。
今話しちゃう。
知らないのか。あいつらが暗いわけ。マジで死んでるんですよ。昨日一年坊が一人。
早く逃げりゃ。これじゃ私が血まみれのね、鬼みてえだろ。
実際そんな感じだぞ。
いや、ちげえよ。気遣いが必要。何あの人たち。
2年の先輩。
somehow there's a panda here, you know?
全員先輩。塾の扱いなら学生一だ。
Cool.
筋子、呪言師、犬巻先輩。恋がおにぎりの具しかない。
ユータといるときは少し丸くなるよな。
パンダ先輩。
Manda
あと
senpai.
一人、乙骨先輩って唯一手放しで尊敬できる人がいるが。
We don't have anything to say about the panda.
Panda senpai.
Exactly.
実はお前たちに京都姉妹校交流会に出てほしくてな。
何それ。
京都にあるもう一校の高専との交流会だ。でも 2,3 年メインのイベントですよね。
その3年のボンクラが停学中なんだ。だからお前ら出ろ。その交流会って何するの？
初日が団体戦、2日目が個人戦って毎年決まってる。
鮭。
Some sort of tournament arc?
対戦って戦うの？呪術師同士で？ああ、殺す以外なら何してもいい。
I can get behind that. It's a good opportunity to see people's skills.
And to practice too.
で、やるだろ？仲間が死んだんだもんな。
やる。
私は
俺は強くなるんだ。
そのためなら何だって。
I can't believe that he's dead.
I mean, they got motivation
やりがいがあるわな。
out of it.
つまり君たちのボスは今の人間と呪いの立場を逆転させたいと。
人間は嘘でできている。表に出る正の感情や行動には必ず裏がある。だが負の感情、憎悪や殺意などは偽りのない真実だ。そこから生まれ落ちた我々呪いこそ真に純粋な本物の人間なんだ。
A purist.
自分は消えてしかるべき。だから貴様に聞いているのだ。我々はどうすれば呪術師に勝てる？
戦争の前に2つ条件を満たせば勝てるよ。1つ目は呪術師最強と言われる男五条悟を戦闘不能にすること。
He is the strongest sorcerer? I knew he was badass.
両面少な虎杖裕二を
Well,
仲間に
kind of died.
ちょっと待って、死んだのであろう。
I'm sure he's
その
there's
人
a
のニュー
chance.
スというガキは
Of course.
さあどうかな。
Maybe it takes just longer for him to heal.
That's so disturbing though.
Yeah.
許可なく見上げるな。不愉快だ。小僧。
Was he talking to us?
I think he was.
But sorry, the camera pan. That's not our
Sorry.
fault.
Didn't mean to introduce on your domain.
So, okay, one thing I did not mention before because it just flew past my head and stuff, and now I realize is that when they got into, you know, the restaurant, none of them were supposed to be seen, but then the guy with the black hair was talked to by a human, so he's not a
Yeah.
curse. Is he a sorcerer?
I'm not sure if he's a sorcerer,
But then who
but I
is
think
he?
he's someone who can use curse.
Well, he can see them.
Yeah, so he
So-
can use curse energy, but I don't think that he's a sorcerer per se.
He's gonna be a problem.
Unless he was and he went bad like Sukuna.
He's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, what happened? You know, you were kind of confused with that, but they said that they wasted a finger to test Sukuna I'm guessing they talked about they met the finger
They were
in the
talking
special
about the
grade.
special grade and the juvenile center.
So if they said that they wasted a finger, I'm guessing that they have multiple. The fact that one of the curses has actually the same tattoo patterns as Sukuna could be a clue to, you know, them having a finger which would make them stronger. They are going to be problems, and Gojo is the strongest sorcerer out there apparently, and they're gonna try to kill him and bring Itadori on their side.
Kodo Sensei did say that he could take on Sukuna if he tried.
I wanted to fight so much. So yeah, he is badass. But then yeah, they are gonna be a problem. They want to basically switch the balance. They are purists. They think that they basically deserve to rule the earth, and humans should just stay in hiding somewhere, be hunted, not be in power. So it's a storyline we've heard before. It never goes well. It could bring a lot of problems if they are actually determined enough and strong enough to actually do something about it. So we'll keep an eye on these guys, especially the one who's not a curse. I'm worried about who he might be and how he's involved, you know? In any case, I'm glad that Itadori is not dead. It made for a nice scene, but...
He is dead for now. But I think he's gonna come back to life soon because he might make a deal with Sukuna, because Sukuna is still there.
Sukuna is still in there because, I mean, the fingers are still in the body. He's still, like, the host and stuff. It's just that when he dies, he's supposed to take Sukuna with him, but now, like, somehow, maybe having Sukuna in him is the only reason why he managed to, you know, to survive this, but that makes me wonder how they will kill him eventually, because they still wanna...
Maybe they might seal him in something?
Well, that's the thing. No, he is in the body. They need to destroy the body in order to kill the demon
They
inside.
might maybe kill Itadori's body and seal his body in something. So
No, but the point is to destroy Sukuna. They wanted to... he was already, you know, in a finger. You know, we needed to destroy the finger, but they can't destroy the finger. So killing the body was the option, but now apparently even, you know, tearing the heart apart doesn't help.
Fuck.
But it made for an interesting first part of episode with Fushiguro. Yes, I'm looking at my names right here. We got a glimpse, and I think we were asking the right questions last episode about his motivation and why he became a sorcerer, and it makes a lot of sense from what we've learned here. So from what I gather, was it his mom, I think?
I think it was his mom, yeah.
So she got cursed. I think she might be dead. If not, she's, you know, in the hospital still, you know, in a coma or something. But still, she's cursed. So good people can have bad things happen to them. The world is unfair in that way. And, you know, having hope and stuff is not going to change that. I'm guessing his dad was a piece of shit. I'm guessing his dad deserves karma and stuff, but karma doesn't work that way. You know, karma takes time and stuff. So basically, he chose to be unfair, kind of like the world is. He's like, you know what? If the world can discriminate and put curses on good people, I'm gonna discriminate and decide who I get to save. That makes him a very interesting character, in my opinion. That's a very interesting hero, you might say. Even though he says he's not a hero, I think we haven't seen most of his potential yet. I think we were about to see something really cool, and then we got interrupted because Itadori managed to get back in control. Yeah. But that makes me really want to see him fight more. I think he's pretty cool. I love that we don't get to have Itadori is different. You know, he wants to save as many people as possible, whether they're good or bad. So that's his motivation. I can get behind that. I can support that, definitely. Like I said, his way of thinking is interesting and different enough that it's not like the same type of shonen protagonist. But then Fushiguro is so gray when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's usually the type of characters I prefer following, so I think I made a good choice in my potential favorite character.
Well, it's not difficult to understand that he wants to save people who have good heart.
I think that makes him more human to admit it, because, you know, we like to pretend that, oh, you know, if we were in their position, we would save as many people as possible. But then who would actually, you know, for example, someone, decides to kill someone you love, and then they go away and stuff, and then you get put in a position where you can choose to let that person die or save that person. Some people, some protagonists in shows and movies and stuff will be good till the very end. They will say, you know what, justice will take care of you. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a killer. I will save you no matter what. And then you will get what you want, what you deserve. But then other characters are more human and are like, you know what, no, I decide not to save that person. I am human. I went through my share of shit. I decide that I want to be unfair too, So I think I've seen heroes like this before, people that cannot go over the grief, cannot go over the morality that's broken a little bit, but at the same time is so human. And I usually end up preferring that type of heroes. Yeah, I really I can sympathize and I can support, even though it might be troublesome depending on who he gets to save or not save, and in what situation.
Well, it does create good opportunity for discussion, and it's create good conflict with him and with other characters like Itadori wants to save just as many people as possible, no matter their background. So that's nice. And I know it's completely off topic right now, but I just got a wild theory because of Fushiguro's father, maybe. I don't know why, but I have this idea that maybe the guy that we just saw might be his father. And because, okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
That'd be crazy.
One, he got black hair, just like him.
Well, that was Japan, you know what I mean? Itadori's the one.
He got pink hair.
Yeah, he's the one with the weird hairstyle.
Okay, but hear me out. Fushiguro said that his mom got cursed, and that his father got free.
That he's living somewhere.
Living somewhere alive, and it shouldn't be. This guy.
If it is.
This guy used Sukuna's finger for a test. Who said that if he is Fushiguro's father, maybe he decided to curse the mom as a test to see something.
I think it's pretty stretched possibility, but I mean, if it's the case, I'm all for it because it's gonna make for badass stuff. Kind of like when we, spoiler alert for Boku no Hero Academia, if you don't know yet. Yeah, it's a big spoiler actually because it never got confirmed in the anime. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, forget about what I said. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And if you read the manga, you know. I mean, if you know the theories, you know what I'm talking about. So it's kind of this type of situation, But I'll be all for it. If it's true,
it's a bit out there as a theory, but
it's stretched, but
it's a stretch, but maybe not.
I mean, we spent our time watching Steins Gate, throwing theories out there.
Because Fushiguro, they said that Fushiguro got huge talent as a sorcerer, and is technically not a genius, but he's a natural at it. So maybe he came from a family who was sorcerer before him.
By the way, I love his fighting style.
Oh, yeah.
He summons creatures and stuff, but he doesn't just leave them out to fight for him. He actually goes and fights. I think that's bold, and that's kind of, he doesn't think himself above the creatures he asks to fight for him. He fights with them, so that's very cool.
Just with the Nue, the bird was called? Just with Nue, he decided to
he could still use it, but then he
set him back because he was almost done with his energy, and he didn't want him to be destroyed by Sukuna. That's really nice. He takes care of his summon. That's great.
Yeah. And now I know I wanted to say something before, and you made me forgot. So you made me forget. So
it happens sometimes.
But
yeah, I thought about it that would be interesting for him to be the
I remember.
father, so yeah.
Keep that theory in mind. Like, if it actually ends up happening, as stretched as that is, we will say we told you so.
Who knows?
But what I wanted to say was, when we're talking about his morality and stuff, what's interesting is that it opens a door for potential change, Actually, both characters could change. You could have someone like Itadori decide that eventually, fuck that, he chooses to let someone die because he's too angry. That's always interesting to see a character like that go through that.
Or for Fushiguro to decide to save someone who
doesn't deserve to be saved.
Yeah.
that be interesting. It's putting layers on a character and allowing that character to grow and become its own entity. So it's gonna be interesting. And now we have an actual tournament / competition to look forward to.
Yeah, their own sort of a sport festival. Yeah.
Something to or tuning exam. Yeah.
Yep.
Something to show skills and show potential and discover more characters. So. And yeah, we have a panda now in the show.
They're gonna be so freaked out when Itadori is gonna come back.
They'll be happy.
Yeah.
They pretend that they don't care, but like it shows that they do deep down. Like they want to hide it because that's their job, you know. In their field of work, I'm guessing they have to be strong enough to power through this because they might lose a lot of people.
But yeah, even after 2 weeks of knowing somebody, this somebody saved your life. Share with you happy moments, scary moments, sad moments.
And I mean, especially hurting him.
Sacrifice his life to save yours at the end.
Itadori and Kugisaki.
Yep.
Yeah, that's her name. They're very similar if you think about it. They always have the same calls, the same jokes, the same reactions to stuff. So they are friends. They just don't want to acknowledge it yet because it has been only 2 weeks. But they already feel the connection. And by the way, it goes back. The time goes by really fast in the show. Like it has been 2 weeks since episode 3.
Yep.
So okay, we're not wasting time. We're moving on. And so are we. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out right now. The link is in the description.
Or if you don't, you can wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week.
Yes.
So
Next week.
Next week. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.